He's just done the toss with both players. And before we kick off, I just want to quickly take us through some stats for this season with both teams, Johnny. Hampton and Richmond, they've played 12, which has included the FA Cup qualifying game the other day. Played 12, won 7, drew 3, lost 2, scored 30, conceded 14.
Gosh.
For the Saints, they've played 10, won 6, drawn 4, lost none, scored 26, conceded 5. I think this is a real good opportunity where both teams are oiled and raring to go. No excuses.
Aren't they? Yeah, and they had a 1-0 win on Saturday against Corinthian Casuals.
Yep.
So in the FA Cup, so they've moved through to the third round as well of the third round qualifying of the FA Cup.
I think it works, so Tom can tidy that up quite quickly because he thinks like a left-back. This is Ryan Hill on the right-hand side for Hampton. He plays a ball into the penalty box, and it's an opportunity there for number 3 of
Donaldson.
Hampton.
Now, Donaldson is the guy who scored the goal on Saturday, which took them into the next round of the FA Cup past Corinthians. He's got a bit of a pedigree in Scottish football. And Donaldson creeps in, and it all goes to pot. It's back to square one.
Warner Ely plays it into Jeffers. He's on the edge of the box. He turns, he shoots, and it's a save by the goalkeeper. And that was the first opportunity for the Saints to open up Hampton's defence. Beautiful ball in there. Here we go. This is Zane Banton. Oh, he goes low ball into Jeffers, and it's another great shot.
Good move.
And it's a save there from the Hampton goalkeeper. That was superb. I was thinking, why has he gone low? But that was Zane Banton, low shot all the way. And Jeffers pulled off his defender, hit the ball from the penalty spot, and actually it was a save by the goalkeeper by his feet. So we've got Sundiri plays it long into Jeffers. Jeffers tries to, he gets it, he does get it, but he's marked very, very closely. They see he's dangerous. Kieran Wilshire's got the ball. He plays it wide into Mitchell Weiss. He's on the edge of the box. He's going to have a shot. Unfortunately, he was leaning back. He went way too high. If he composed himself, he probably would have had a better opportunity.
They caught them on the break there, and all of a sudden the space opened up because Hampton have been very, very hard to break down.
Here we go, number 17 for...
That's Rodney. Miller Rodney.
They're on the attack. Number 3 Donaldson's in the box. He plays it back. Good defending there from the Saints. It's a corner to Hampton and Richmond.
He's a tricky player, isn't he, Donaldson? So Donaldson's coming in off the left, and he would find himself down in the inside right channel.
And I'll tell you what, there, wearing that number 3 as a striker doesn't help. You're thinking, what is he doing up there in that box? It's a corner to Hampton. Deep into the penalty box. It's cleared. They've gone all the way back. Oh, he's got it again, number 10. Missed there. He's played onto the edge of the box into Ryan Hill. Dangerous, tricky player. He's trying to play around a few players. He's been pulled back. Great defending by the Saints. Zane got a touch, so he's gone out for a throw-in. And then he's just tidied up there by Mitchell Weiss. Solomon's driving the ball forward here. Gosh. He's got Zane. He's going for it. He plays it. Oh, he's taken, and the ref does give a free kick to the Saints. Just under 25 yards out. Solomon took it from the halfway line. He just ran with them long legs. He went all the way into that defence of Hampton. He got taken out.
And Dean didn't think the ref there, just standing up to him. Dean
just stood like a brick wall.
Yeah,
and
indeed. Didn't no attempt to play the ball. Just stood still, really.
Good opportunity for the Saints. Here we go. Wiltshire steps up. He curls it. It hits the top of the wall. It's gone out for a Saints corner.
Do you know, that wasn't far away, actually. It hit the top of the wall.
He has provided for 2 goals in pre-season against Kings Lynn. Cross. Oh, that's a beautiful cross. Solomon got his head to it. He bounced off the defender's head as well. Solomon was everywhere there. It's another corner for the Saints.
You know, great little movement from Solomon because he starts in the middle and sort of like goes into the 6-yard box before the ball is taken, before the corner's taken, and then sort of springs out. So he's sort of coming onto it and then tries to flick it back over his shoulder, just going past, but good tight marking. Anyway, we go again.
Warner Ely crosses again. Long, high, curling ball. He plays it in. He's defended by Hampton. The Saints player couldn't get it. Zane's trying to get there. He does. He's just on the edge of the penalty box. He whips a quick ball back in. Tom Bender gets his head to it. Oh, unfortunately, he didn't go there. They've cleared Hampton. Very lucky there. They had to do a bicycle kick. It was a bit of pressure. Devante Stanley just plays a long ball in again. James Kolotsky just collects on his chest. Mitchell Weiss plays it all the way into Solomon, who collects, plays it into Zane. Zane's in the box. He plays it all wide deep to Tom Bender. He plays it into Solomon, who's come to the left-hand side. Solomon's trying to trick around. Oh, yes, he's just dummied and crossed a beautiful ball into Jeffers. Defended by Hampton. He's back to Zane on the penalty spot. Zane turns. He's under pressure, and he's just been taken out again. James Kolotsky, what a sliding tackle. Collect the ball back. Tom Bender's on the left-hand side. He plays a low ball into Kieran Wiltshire. He turns. He's turning 2 or 3. He's trying to sort of do a 1-2 to get round. Unfortunately, Hampton break play up. Tom Bender's running back. And James Kolotsky. Wow.
He's brilliant there.
Yes.
And now, the challenge that he made halfway inside the Hampton and Richmond half was like a large-ditch tackle you'd make in your own penalty area.
Solomon's been fantastic in that central midfield. Warner Ely plays long and high.
Oh,
Zane's on the run,
there,
but he wasn't really looking at where the ball was coming. He was like a 100-metre sprinter.
Someone had fired a gun and he was off.
He forgot he was playing football.
Go.
There we go. It's half-time here at Clarence Park. The ref's just blown. It's St Albans City 0, Hampton and Richmond Borough 0. Quite an entertaining half.
Hampton and Richmond, they're not going to lie down, so it's going to be a challenge. They finished 8th last season.
That's right.
They're going to be looking to better that. So,
Saints kick off. That's straight into a bustling challenge. Hampton weren't messing about. It was the Saints kick off, but they lost possession immediately. Hampton are just on the attack now. They're being very explosive. They've got the ball. They play it out. Ryan Hill's all on his own. He's on the edge of the box. Wiltshire's come to pick him up. He's trying to cross. Good block by Wiltshire, which means Solomon can just head the ball out. Bit of pressure here from Hampton. Tom's just cleared. MJ should have called for that. Zane's done one of his spectacular pass it back when he's trying to clear it, and that's a little bit of a messy start for the Saints.
It looks a little bit chaotic there, and in fair play, he might have called. I can't really hear. We can't hear from here, but Michael Johnson probably should have taken charge of that situation.
Bless him. He's done well, but he's a little bit slow in his decision making, unfortunately. So that's a throw in. Hampton go for a shot. They go for a curler top corner, probably about a yard wide of.
See,
Michael
this is the
Johnson's
thing. I was talking about this in the first half. That was Nico Muir there, and just kind of leant back as if he was trying to sort of like do a curling little chip and guide it into the top corner.
But he can get up as well. He's only slight, but he can hold his own in there, which is great. Kieran Wiltshire's a bit more stockier and a bit more powerful. But let's see what's going to go here. Long ball from Michael Johnson into Mitchell Weiss. He just touches it onto Sundiri, who gets the ball on the edge of area, plays it across to Zane. Zane switches feet, turns, shoots. And it's a bobble. It's a corner for the Saints. That's a great save. Just sort of parried to the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the post there. That's a corner.
Now, very interesting how that came about, because Michael Johnson had the ball, let his teammates go upfield, dropped it outside his area just to give them that time, and then kicking from the floor, and then the knockdown came and the chance came. Now, the bench for St Albans then gave him a round of applause, so they obviously want to target that area.
Zane Banton swings the ball into the penalty spot. Tom Bennett gets his head up. It comes back to Kieran Wiltshire on the edge of the box. James Koloczki. Bicycle kick, semi-volley. James Koloczki on the edge of the area. However, into the parry of the goalkeeper's hands for Hampton. He rolls it out. Hampton are now on the attack.
Really came to life, looked after it. I mean, he has, as you say, he's been a little bit quiet tonight, looked good.
Long ball into the Saints. It's only Mitchell Weiss. He's got one defender. He just collects on the edge of the area. Well done, Mitchell Weiss. He's trying to jockey. He turns. He goes for a left footer. He's going to the far post. The goalkeeper was nervous. He's punched it out. He comes all the way to Sundiri, who's nearly taken down in the box, but the referee gives a free kick to Hampton. There was a bit of hustle and bustle, but the Hampton goalkeeper there, Johnny, he just sort of punched. He was unnerved.
See, Alan Julian, really experienced goalkeeper, then brought the ball down and played it calmly off. Very composed.
Technically, very good technique. This is Ryan Hill. He's on the attack. He's got behind the Saints defence. Devante Stanley's nearly taken him down. He's got the opportunity. He plays it into the box. Great defending. His shot. Michael Johnson just saved with his body. That was an opportunity for Hampton to score. They're still on the attack. Great defending by the Saints there, and the ball is carried away by number 10, who just knocks it out. It is the Saints throwing. That was, or should have, been 1-0 to Hampton.
And look at the bench there.
Defending.
Look at the bench. Hampton look distraught there. They knew they had an opportunity. But
Jefferson to Mitchell Weiss. We're down. It's counter-attacking, but he's just been stopped by number 5. He carries the ball forward. It's opening up a bit, Johnny. This is the opportunity. The Saints have James Koloczki has to go in. He's just been injured. The referee has not seen it. And the Saints players are going for it. This is a chance for Hampton. They've got 3 against 4. They're going wide. That was an opportunity. James Koloczki is out position to shoot, and it's a save for Michael Johnson.
Surely MJ is going to kick the ball off here, because James Koloczki does not look good at all for a big striking centre-back like that, like he is. He looks in a lot of pain here at the moment.
This is the opportunity for Saints to score in the next 5 minutes, because Hampton will come
I always
back.
think in these games when I'm coaching teams, you've got to take the opportunity when the pendulum swings your way.
This is Hampton. They're on. That's a great crunching tackle there from Tom Bender. Ryan Hill nearly got in. Michael Johnson is out of his penalty box, and thankfully the Saints managed to clear. Kieran Wilson now is played into Zane Banton, who's on the run. It's about 3 against 5 at the moment for Saints, but Kieran Wilson still got the ball. Zane Banton's just got around midfield. The referee allows play on. There was a bit of a challenge. Number 5 has just taken down Zane Banton, and all the Saints players are steaming ahead to the referee. Number 5 there, Charlie.
It's not the first one he's done, Graham.
No,
that's why.
That was an old Jackie Charlton central defender defence. You just wiped the
let's
player
just talk
out.
about what happened up at the St Albans end, first of all. So a good break down the right-hand side by Hampton and Richmond. And it was that man again, Ryan Hill, causing loads and loads of problems. Tom Bender, a lovely little tackle, but he didn't get the ball away far enough and it broke. Michael Johnson comes out, jumps on it, but doesn't clear it far enough. And so there's a little bit of a problem there. But then St Albans clear their lines. It goes down the other end. The counter-attack is on. And then Charlie Wasmer charges in with the tackle. There's been no card, I don't think, there, Graham, is there?
There's been a yellow card for Charlie Wasmer,
right,
but the referee's just speaking to Tom Bender as well, because Tom came shooting from central defence to have a right go at him, and the referee'd say, how can you allow that, ref? Tom Bender doesn't shoot. Sean Jeffers shoots. Oh, it's a save by the goalkeeper, and it's a goal! Yes, gets in. The Saints have scored. That was a beautiful trick. Tom Bender ran over the ball. Sean Jeffers shot, and actually it hit the goalkeeper. He parried out. Solomon was running up. Solomon just buried it in the bottom left-hand corner from the goalkeeper's rebound. That is St Albans City 1, Hampton and Richmond Borough 0.
And they caused confusion with that free kick. Who's going to take the free kick? See, Alan Julian, that put him a little bit on the back foot there. He didn't know where it was coming in. So Tom Bender feints, then the free kick comes in. It's parried, and then a great little run. You've got to follow those in, sniff those in, and that's exactly what Solomon did. And it's St Albans City 1, Hampton and Richmond 0.
But here we go. There's their throw-in now all the way into the Saints half. Mitchell Weiss is challenged, head on there. James Colochi plays it all the way into Sean Jeffers. He collects with his shins. Great ball. He plays a long ball down the side. He's got a runner. Sundiri's running from deep. He gets the ball. He runs into the area. He's going around two defenders. He plays it back into Kieran Wiltshire, who manages to collect and gives it to Weiss. That was a little bit too deep. But Devante Stanley's now got the ball. Oh, good play into Sundiri, who now plays wide to Mitchell Weiss. They're trying to do a 1-2 to get round this defence. Mitchell Weiss is in there. Oh, he's into the penalty box. He's just jockeyed. He's just put the ball through. He shoots. Great shoot. And it's a save by the goalkeeper. It rattles around and Hampton clear. That could have easily been 2-0 to St Albans City. What an opportunity. Hampton clear.
Do you know what? They're the last few minutes. They look so composed. St Albans look so composed in Hampton's half, Hampton and Richmond's half there. Moving the ball really nicely, being comfortable on the ball. Devante Stanley picked it up. It cut inside. It came to Weiss. He looked confident as well. Cut in. A good shot in there. And Alan Julian just sort of palming it out. No one's sniffing in that side.
He pulled the ball from defence to attack and has pulled it back for Michael Johnson to go all the way into Jeffers, who's just taken out there, and Solomon collects in central midfield. He runs again with his long legs, and he's going through the defence down the left-hand side. What a brilliant play there. He just kicked the ball on here. Oh, he's been taken down,
that's
Johnny.
That's dreadful.
Look
Who's that?
At this.
That's Miller Rodney over
he's
there.
Red card. It looks like he's a red card. Absolutely red card for Hampton, rightly so. He's just taken down Solomon in that far corner. That was petulant.
It's dreadful. So what's happened is there, Solomon and Nabuki make a fantastic run towards the left-hand side and towards the Clarence Park entrance of the ground, and he's just charged down there. And then Miller Rodney, so he's running away from goal, Graham. He's running away from the goal. Miller Rodney has just come right through the back of him. So the free kick now to Hampton and Richmond, just inside the St Albans half.
They go high and long. David Deju gets into the challenge. The defender nods it on to Ryan Hill. He gets it. Devante Stanley falls. The ball's coming into the area, and Hampton get the chance to shoot, and they've scored. No, they've gone wide. Oh, it looked like Johnny again. I thought it was in.
Well, what's happened is he's shot there. It's hit the advertising audience behind the goal and then nestled behind the goal. But luckily, Michael Johnson is going to go and get the ball the furthest away from his goal, which is good. But my word, I think all our hearts skipped a beat there. We all skipped a beat there.
Into injury time, and Ryan Hill. He's around 2 or 3 players. Zane managed to get a touch, but Hampton come away with it. They go long and high from their central defence. James Kolochki. And that is it.
There we go.
That is it. Full time. St Albans City 1.
Lawrence Levy in front of us, jumping for joy. jumping for joy.
Absolutely, Johnny Lawrence was delighted. The Saints bench just jumped with delight there. That is a wonderful start for the Saints. It was a very, very tricky game. Hampton were great opponents. We've had a red card. We've had Solomon, who scored after around 75 minutes. It was a close encounter. I did think there'd be more goals, but actually that one goal did it. You could see Hampton just dropped at that point. They had no answers. They did come out explosive in the second half, and I did wonder if the last 20 minutes they would just sort of tire. But the Saints kept composed. Not the best of games, no fluidity, no real rhythm, but actually what they did do was be organised. They worked hard for each other. They all took part and did some defensive duties. So that is a wonderful 3 points beginning of the season.